and shows now that we are live. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much. Welcome. We're back. We are back. For those of you guys joining us, thank you guys for being on here with us. I appreciate you. Love you being here on Faith Your Fears Friday. And today is Free Coaching Friday. Free Coaching Friday. For those of you joining us on on the Facebook land and the different social media, hey, I'm curious because we're streaming at different places actually right now. And so I'm curious, right? Because we all want to gamify this thing. I wonder which would be the place that would win, that has the most shares, that has the most likes, and that has the most comments. I'm just curious. I'm trying to it's all experimental, right? We're all experimenting. So I want to make sure and see which platform is the best. Where is my ideal client? And guys, that's what we're going to be talking about today. That's what I'm excited about. Hey, this is your playground guy, Johnny Juan Ortiz with the Fun Life community, right? It's all powered by this guy right here, the legendary speaker, trainer, motivator himself, Mr. Zig Ziglar. And we always start with the foundational program from his proud son, Tom Ziglar, in the Choose to Win coaching program. And it basically just talks about how the fastest way to success. Are y'all ready for this? This is going to be some writer downers here. Go ahead and get ready. The fastest way to success, ready, is to replace a bad habit with a good habit. Anybody got any of those bad habits? Yep. Guilty. So that is I. So guys, today we're going to be talking about, right, how this whole thing works. And in the comments section, if you guys have some questions, shoot them out to me. Some of these questions have already kind of been submitted, but I am keeping an eye on the chat. So if you guys do end up sending a chat, definitely don't hesitate to shoot it in. I'll be keeping an eye on it. And for those of you guys that are seeing us, like, comment, share. Just remember that this does get uploaded directly to Spotify immediately following the broadcast, so you guys can go on there and listen to it there. It is the Fun Life, right? The one word, Fun Life community. Just go to Spotify. You should be able to find it there. So if you have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. You can always go directly to the funlifecoaching.com, and you can also call or text directly 903-570-0052. And so I'm excited to be on here with you guys. So let's go ahead and get this thing kick started, because we try to keep these to about 10-15 minutes, respecting your time, but we also want to make sure that we give you plenty of valuable content. And so one of the questions that was asked to us is just simply this. You ready? What or how do I identify and reach my ideal customer or my client? Anybody out there new in business? Anybody out there just starting their real estate career, right? I love going to those new realtor orientation classes because you see a sea of excited realtors. They just got their license. They just got into the MLS, and they're all excited, not realizing that only a small percentage of them baby boys and girls are going to make it, right? It's like those little sea turtles flying out to the ocean. It's just a numbers game. But having a resource like this, someone that's going to help you, right? A mentor, a guide that's going to help you be more, do more, and have more, can collapse that curve. I try to collapse the curve for all my clients anywhere between 18 to 12 months. I try to get them to six figures as quickly as possible, not because of the six figures themselves, but because of the person that they're going to become in the process, right? Success, right, is a journey, not a destination. So let's just enjoy the destination. So how would I answer this question, right? How do I identify and find my ideal client? And so anybody out there want to put in the comment section? Anybody? Here's what I would say, right? You have to study. You have to ask yourself and define who your ideal client is. Who are you really going after, right? You have to create that, I call it an avatar or a profile, including the demographics, the psychographic, the behavioral characteristics. And so you're going to have to use this information to tailor your marketing and the strategies to reach those individuals where they are most likely to see your message. For me, it happens to be Facebook. IG, we haven't had a whole lot of luck there. We just started LinkedIn. I was so nervous about going on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is a really good area, really good place for me to find. And then we've also loaded this up to YouTube because we just never know the power of duplication. And so we start to leverage those platforms to be able to get this message out there. And so I want to be able to share this with you because it doesn't necessarily have to be social media. It could also be local advertising and through different networking events. Guys, I've told you once, I've told you before, stop going to networking events to find new business, right? We just talked about this time and time again, and I'm going to shout this from the rooftops until you guys get tired of listening to me. But you don't pass up people that you already know, people that already like you and trust you, to go out and find new people that don't know you, don't like you, and don't trust you until you've exhausted all resources in calling the people in your contact list to let them know what you do, why you do it, and how you can help and serve them. You have no business going to a networking event other than to find a new friend, right? We just finished the pragmatic prospecting process, and it was basically really, really simple of making a friend, finding the need, and transferring a feeling. Mr. Ziegler always says that a sale is made when there's a transfer of feeling, a transfer of emotion. And so people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So quit going out there trying to find new people to do business with. Go out there to be a friend. Mr. Ziegler always said that if you go out looking for friends, you're going to find that they're few and far between, really scarce. But if you go out to be a friend, you'll find that they're everywhere. And so, guys, you really have to find out which one works for you. And for real estate agents and even small business owners, this might mean identifying whether they are most interested in working with first-time home buyers, luxury homes, investors, or another niche, right? In the fun life community, the fun stands for, it's an acrostic, finding your niche. Kind of like on Faith Your Fears Friday, it's you are Faith Your Fears. And we're going to talk about that here in just a little bit, because as I made the post on social media earlier, right, the 3 reasons why I'm not worried, why I'm not anxious, why I'm not concerned, why I don't stay up late at night. My wife gets mad at me because when my head hits the pillow, I'm gone, baby. Hey, I'm leaving it all to God. Hey, he's going to be up all night anyway, right? He neither sleeps nor slumbers. He's going to be taking care of everything. So that's what we do, guys. You go out, have a productive day. By the time your head hits the pillow, you're sleeping. You're having a good time. But that finding your niche is key. What is your ideal client, right? You don't want to be what Mr. Ziegler called a wandering generality. You want to be a meaningful, specific, something that you're going to actually go towards. And so that's what I would do, right? If I was trying to identify my ideal client. And so let me just check the comment section, make sure nothing has come in. Looks like we're good there. Okay, so the second question. Okay, we have a comment here. Oh, that was another one. I'll talk to them here in just a little bit. All right, the second question, right? What strategies should we use to differentiate ourselves from our competitors? Woo, that is a great question, guys. Get your pen and paper ready for this one, right? Because here's the cool thing about how this works. You are the only you that's ever been created since the dawn of time, right? Since the dawning of the era, there's only been one you, and there will only be one you. And so that is your unique identifier. So now you just have to simply find out, what is your value add? What's your value add proposition? What do you bring to the table? And we've talked about this on other episodes, so go back and watch those or listen to those on how to, find your gift. And just a really quick recap, your gift is that thing which you do with the least amount of effort. It just comes naturally to you. And so this does not come naturally to me. This took a lot of time. Go back and watch some of the first ones, but it was important enough for me to consistently do this day in and day out. We've had trouble with streaming. We've had trouble with technology. I'm not the technological person. You can't even say it right. But when you start to look at this, right, the coaching advice, right, the free FriYAY coaching would simply be this: differentiation begins with your unique value proposition, what I just said about earlier. Clearly articulate, you're going to have to kind of come across what makes your service or approach different and better than what's already available out there. when we used to when we were the sales trainers at the car dealerships here in our local area, we had to make sure that we gave them the best possible experience in the event that they left and we could not close the deal. We could not ink the deal. As one of my mentors says, we had to ensure that whichever dealership they left to go look at, the experience that they had there didn't even compare. It didn't even come close. And so as a salesperson, I did have an individual go to another dealership and they found the exact same van with less miles and with a little bit less money. And they called me and they said, Johnny Juan, we found another van that's actually cheaper and it's got less miles, but we really want to do business with you. And I said, well, bring the van over here. We'll put them, we'll compare them side by side. And they're like, I don't know if they'll let us. I said, sure, they would. You're the buyer. You can do whatever you want. And they wouldn't let them. They explained to them what they were doing. And so I said, well, come on back over here and I'll drive my van over to that dealership and we'll compare them side by side. And we looked at it and we went over there. And this is the funny story. The salesperson came out and actually did my job for me. And I explained to him, and this might not have been fair to him. I said, hey, my name is so-and-so. I'm from the dealership up the road. And we just simply want you to grab the keys to this vehicle so that we can compare them side by side so that they can make the best choice. If they go with yours, fantastic. If they go with mine, even better, right? And he flat out ignored me. And he told the client, go take him and his van back and then come and we'll work the deal. What do you think happened? They left with me and never made it back to his dealership. Now, in all honesty and all transparency, right? We talked about how that's a good thing for you guys to have. They said, hey, we like you, but we don't like you that much. It did hurt my feelings. So I just simply asked them, so, hey, what would be a fair number for you? We went back and forth. We came up with the number. Long story short, they drove away with our van because that experience they had with a person that was willing to be invested in them and have that unique value added proposition and not be shy about it. Too many times, quit being, right, the secret real estate agent, the secret business owner. I'm tired of hearing, I'm the best kept secret. Shut up. If you offer a great service, a great product with an extremely awesome experience, go out there, share it, scream it from the rooftops, baby. Let the world know. And I promise you, people will beat a path to your doorstep, but you have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. This whole exceptional customer service, you have to use the use of technology, right? Kind of like what we're doing here. You also may have a specialized knowledge in a specific area of the market. Guys, hone in on that. Sharpen that skill. Get so good at it. And the reason we go with the Choose to Win foundational program is because my goal as the playground guide for the cool kids that come into the playground is that my goal is to ensure that they are able to do the basics brilliantly. That they're able to do the fundamentals, right? We're putting fun back into the fundamentals. Are you getting you picking up what I'm putting down? That's why we are doing what we're doing. Man, we are running short on time, or is it just me? Did somebody speed up the clocks? We've got a few more, but okay, let's hit up at least one more before we wrap this thing up. And if you guys want to get additional coaching, additional training, hey, hit me up, funlifecoaching.com. Go in there, book your free 30-minute phone call. If we decide that we need to do an additional deep dive, there is a charge for that, but we'll see if it's a good fit. If it's not, I promise you, I will not charge you a dime. If you want to shoot me a text or call 903-570-0052. Okay, so this next question, let me check the comment section just to be safe. Hey. I love it. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being on here. Again, if you like this content, share it with your friends, share it with your families, share it on other social media platforms. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're doing a contest. For those of you that are just showing up on here, we're doing a contest to see which platform has the most views, has the most shares. Really, that's what I'm doing, to see where is my ideal client. Guys, I'm doing what I'm teaching you guys to do right now. I'm nobody special. I'm just simply out there trying to do their best, right? I'm trying to be better today than I was yesterday. And that's really the game of life. We're not in competition with anybody. We're in competition with ourselves. And so as long as you take that approach every single day, try to be just 1% better than you were yesterday. All right, the last question, and we're going to wrap this thing up here. How can I effectively manage my time to maximize productivity? Guys, that's a huge one. That is massive. Time management. And I'm going to go ahead and go old school on this one. It doesn't exist. I get it. There's a lot of time management gurus out there. There's a lot of, people out there that claim that they can manage time. Time cannot be stopped. It can't be fast forwarded. Every single thing, right? That's why I call it prioritization, priority management. I'm working on my physical spoke in the Ziegler Wheel of Life, which again is a free resource. For those of you watching, I think over here in the comment section, you have some free resources available to you guys. The Ziegler Wheel of Life is one of those resources. Reach out to me, shoot me a text or DM me. I'll get that out to you guys. And the physical spoke is one that I'm working on. I mean, I've now gone a little bit over 30 pounds that I've lost in the last few months, and I'm working on continuing to get a little bit better every single day. But there's 7, I added 8 key areas of people's lives: mental, spiritual, physical, family, financial, personal, career. And I added community because of what we do here in the area which I reside. And so when you think about it, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. So how is it that this person over here can be more successful than this person over here? It's all about prioritization, right? Too many people are trying to prioritize their schedule when in reality, they need to schedule their priorities. What are your non-negotiables? What are the things that have to get done today, no matter what? And whatever happens at the end of the day, these things have to get done. For real estate agents, it could be lead generation, it could be emails, it could be flyers, whatever it could be. For business owners, right? It could be going out there and finding your ideal client. Whatever that is for you, you have to make sure that you prioritize those big rocks. I think Stephen Covey called it that. I don't know if it was him or not. But my advice to you, my coaching advice, the free coaching FriYAY, is time management or prioritization is crucial for business owners. Prioritize those tasks based on the importance of urgency, and consider adopting time management tools and techniques there's apps out there for you to help you not just be better at managing your time, or by managing your priorities is what I should say. And so there's a lot of things out there, right? So it's also important to delegate tasks when possible. I have my note over here somewhere, but there's some tasks that you don't need to do. There's some tasks that you need to defer. There's some tasks, well, we call it delete. There's some tasks that you need to defer. There's some tasks that you need to delegate. Somebody else they need to get done, just not by you. And so you have to find out which of those are for you guys. And so once you're able to do those, you're able to free yourself up to do what we call in our coaching practice the IPAs, the income producing activities, or the MMO, money making opportunities. What is it for you guys, right? And so you have to identify what is it that is your income producing activities that's going to help you be able to generate a lead so that you can start a conversation, so that you can convert it, right? And that's a whole nother training in and of itself. And so once you're able to leverage these administrative tasks and these menial things that need to get done, whether it's paperwork, you also have guys, there's so much that I'm learning that can be automatization. It can basically be put on autopilot. And so you're going to have to be able to do that. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. Again, I did go a little bit longer, but I came across this post last night, and I just want to share it with you because we talk about this all the time. Oops. Especially here, right? About the book, See You at the Top, about the staircase to success. The elevator is broken. The elevator is broken. You have to take the stairs. And so if you've ever heard the saying that there's no elevator to success, you're going to have to take the stairs. It's a brilliant quote that comes from Mr. Zig Ziglar. And again, the free resources that you're finding in the comment section is his little book of big quotes. DM me, shoot me. I'll send this out to you guys. My gift to you guys for coming on here. But he was a world world-renowned author, speaker, trainer, motivator. He was none. I call him the man, the myth, the legend. He really was. And he had this profound metaphor emphasizing that success isn't a quick ride up an elevator. Instead, it's a climb up a staircase, each single step of the staircase representing a new challenge, a new lesson, right? Like climbing, like climbing the staircase to success. It basically demands perseverance, persistence. There's a lot of things that happen. There's got to be an unyielding patience. Indeed, that journey to success, it's not easy, guys. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's easy. I am going to tell you it's worth it. And so every single step, I just want you to imagine yourself standing at the bottom of that tall staircase, and the top of the stairs, that's where your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, that's everything that represents that you want in life. And so you have to imagine yourself taking that first step. Take that step towards your dream. I get it. Some steps are going to be steep. Some steps you're going to get there and you're going to be like, not today. Not today, guys. You know, and so you're just going to have to be able to make that step regardless. And the only thing I want you to do, right, even if you can't go forward, whatever you do, don't go backward, right? Even the word of God says when you've done all you can do, just stand there for it. Just stand right there, knowing that God is going to come and he's going to lift you up. He's going to fill you up with his spirit so that you can gain the energy you need to keep going forward. But whatever happens, don't stop. Don't give up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. It's crucial to your journey. So please think about it, right? We don't just leap to the top. We don't just jump up there and you wake up one morning and you're like, hey, I made it. I'm here. No, it doesn't happen that way. We climb one step at a time, and it's a learning experience, guys. A chance to grow, a chance to be able to be better today than we were yesterday, right? We were just talking about that earlier. And so it's in these steps that we find our strength, our resilience. Yes, we're going to stumble. Yes, we're going to fall. But you know what? Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, no matter what, and just keep going, guys. It's going to happen, right? Even my favorite book says, hey, rejoice not against me, oh my enemy. Not if I fall. It says when I fall, I shall arise. And so don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy about falling down. It's the guy that never gets up that's going to be the one that struggles with it. It's the guy that decides to stay down that is going to let life basically push them around. So no matter how small, it's through these victories that we're able to forge our path to success. That's how you get there. It's through that persistence, the dedication, and the will to keep going on, right? Again, that might be my new motto from now on. No matter what, right? I'm going to get a shirt that says no matter what. And so that we got to reach our dreams. There's somebody out there waiting, holding their breath, just waiting for you to fail. I want you to make them suffer. I want you to make them pass out. You're holding your breath so long. But guys, do it. And so remember, there are no shortcuts. You're not just going to wake up one day and get there. It doesn't happen, right? And so you're going to have to embrace that climb. And so the next time you find yourself at the bottom of that staircase, remember Zig Ziglar's words, right? Let those words echo in your mind as you take each step, each one representing your hard work, your persistence, your journey to success, right? Savor that climb, relish the challenge, and let them shape you. Let them forge you. Let them help you be better, right? So embrace that climb, and not just as a means to an end, but as an enriching journey in and of itself. Because in the grand scheme of things, when we look at everything, we look back on everything that we've gone through and that we've been through, it's not just about reaching the top, it's about growing stronger with each step. That, my friends, mis amigos, that is real success. Okay, guys, I'll wrap this thing up. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. This has been your playground guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz. Just trying to add some value, trying to give you a new mindset, a new motivation, and a methodology of how to be able to reach your goals and your dreams. And my ultimate goal is to help to collapse that learning curve for you. And so if this is something that you found of value, share it with your friends. Share it with your family. You can find us on pretty much every social media platform out there. You can also listen to us on Spotify if you're driving down the road. The Fun Life, one word, community, the Fun Life community. You'll see a picture of an octopus, or you'll probably see me with the Ziegler crew, with the Ziegler family, Tom, Julie, and Cindy on there. But if you have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Thank you so much. Adios.